beautiful souls. This is your astrology for the week of September 16th through 22nd. Not a lot is going on. Same retrogrades, they haven't changed. And Saturday is the only day that really jumps out to me as in a transit or something we need to talk about, and that's Mercury in Libra. Okay, so Mercury in Libra brings balance, okay, in your communication and in your thoughts, because last week brought a bit of confusion with the type of transits there were. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember that. A little bit of confusion, everybody doing things a little bit out of the ordinary. So the end of this week, starting the next week, is going to bring more balance. So now it's about working out those issues and problems that were developed by trying to do things differently if it didn't work out for you in that way. So love, relationships, friendships, business, anything like that, to create more balance in your life. Now retrogrades, you have Uranus in retrograde, which is bringing about that financial freedom and financial benefits to you if you're working actively towards those things, okay? Neptune is your desires and the things that you want for your life. You're still achieving those goals or attempting to achieve those goals and heal them so they can do better for you personally. Pluto is again cleaning up your life, revisiting life challenges. I feel like we're coming to the end of that energy in this like wave, okay, for this week. North Node is about your life direction, and you're still working on that, so that hasn't changed, okay? So now we're going to go into 3 cards for the energies this week. Okay, we have the Lovers, which is what this is in reverse. We have the third eye chakra in reverse, and the Two of Cups. All right, like I said, decisions were made, especially last week and at the beginning of this week, that kind of went against working together, okay? Everyone had their own direction and their own thoughts for what they wanted in their life. Kind of like a moral dilemma when it comes to working with a certain relationship versus how you feel or what it is that you want to do at that given time, okay? The third eye chakra is about really not using your intuition, being a little bit confused about where to go. It being in reverse, it just means that it needs to be focused on balancing your life, getting things more in order, which is what you'll be doing this week. And everything will come together, and that's why the Two of Cups are here. It is also about compromise and making harmony, working things out, also creating balance. So it does fit with the astrology for this week, which is great. So here are your weekly reading. Hello Cancer, this is your weekly reading for the week of September 16th through 22nd. I hope you're doing amazing. So let's see what Spirit has for you this week. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse and the King of Swords. You're definitely dealing with someone, okay? You could possibly be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I also see a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but Cancer, that could be you, okay? So let's focus in on the energy here. You may also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, just throwing that out. Because I glanced at the bottom of the deck and that was there. Okay, that's why I wanted to explain myself. So, Cancer, I feel like you're trying to be in your best space when it comes to your reasoning and how you think things out. Okay? And you're doing that within a situation, which is possibly a relationship. I do actually feel like it's a relationship where you don't see eye to eye with the person, or both of you are just different morally. Okay? And you're reevaluating decisions that you have made to be with this person, if this is the best person for you. And that's what your focus is this week. Okay, so I feel like you have been trying to work on a relationship, okay? You're trying to nurture it and get something good out of it. You're happy there, and that's why. It's solely based on your happiness, or you've decided to move forward. So it's just a part of what you do. You invest the time to get something out of it. The thing is, your emotions have driven you here. I feel like this relationship is solely based on your feelings for this individual. And that's not going to hold the relationship together. It's not going to hold the situation together. Making a commitment is not going to hold the situation together. Okay? It has to be based on something stronger than that, like longevity. But I feel like you're the only one putting that in. I feel like there is a hurt coming this week. Something you didn't see coming because you were so intertwined in your emotions. Something negative has happened. I feel like it hurts your emotions and where you think that you were within this situation together. Okay? It's almost making you reevaluate, but I feel like you're going to hold on because you just have this childlike hope with your blinders on. Okay? The thing is, I feel like you're trying to heal the situation and move forward from any hurt because you've put so much time and energy in. But it's going to be really rough for you to go back. Really rough for you to deal with what has happened, and that's why you're really thinking things through and analyzing the situation for what it actually is. Okay? You definitely tried to work things out and make things better. And because you've been trying, and it feels like you've been trying by yourself, the fact that this happened created almost a burden for you, right? There's this feeling of having all of this potential within this relationship, and that's what's keeping you holding on. But it doesn't seem like enough to keep a relationship moving forward, and that's why you're thinking, okay? This will be a good time to go to a counselor if you're in a marriage, or to speak to someone who has a higher knowledge about relationships. Because right now, both of you have different goals and different values, and it's really hard for you to come together, which is why you're not in a meeting of the minds, and both of you assume different things about the relationship because you're on two different sides, two different energies, two different wavelengths. Okay, so let's see what your card is. Heart chakra. The heart chakra, Cancer, is about healing. Okay, so it just means that the relationships needs a bit of healing. It needs compassion and forgiveness. Okay, but I feel like there's a need of counseling and a need to figure out how you're working together. Okay, because I feel like one person is about working towards having something to last, and the other person is more about how they feel at that particular moment, which could be good and bad in and of itself. But both of you seem to not be achieving that compromise that needs to happen. So I feel like another hand needs to be involved here. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. Love and light. Bye-bye.